Okay, so a few days ago I promised I would post a video about the differences in the Lectrosonics versus the MIPRO um, wireless units in terms of using them for systems tuning, acoustic testing, and systems optimization. So here we go. This is a R400A that I borrowed from my friend John. This is my current tuning rig, which consists of a MIPRO ACT848. This is the Dante enabled version, a Fireface UFX Plus, and an ADI-4DD. Currently, I run all the wireless through the ADI-4DD coming through AES, and then it converts it to light pipe, which goes into the RME Fireface. And then I run two hardwired mics as well. We're using iSimcon 7150s. And so far we've had pretty good results, and all six mics seem to be fairly on target with each other no matter what we're doing. So let's go ahead and get into the smart stuff. If you look, I have all of these tracked on here. So the top one is channel 1 of my MIPRO wireless unit, which is going in AES. Channel 2, or Trace 2 is that same one coming in through a preamp. Trace 3 is the channel 2 of the MIPRO wireless unit. Trace 4 is literally a cable coming out of the back of the unit directly into one of the preamps. Trace 5 is the Lectrosonics unit that I borrowed from my friend John. And this is directly reference out to reference in. So anyway, if you take a look, you'll see that the green curve here is the phase trace for the MIPRO wireless unit, and then this one is as well, and they track pretty tight to each other. We have found that some of the MIPRO wireless units seem to be a little bit noisier than others, and that does seem to you have to kind of coordinate the wireless frequencies, and it seems to quiet them down a bit, but it does seem to affect the phase relationships and the frequencies, and so does the gain level of it. So when we're working with them, we generally try to run them between -6 and +12. We've found that if we go much higher than that, they get kind of noisy. So outside of that, we've had pretty good luck with them. We've also found that if you run them analog and inject a preamp into the mix, the phase trace gets a little farther out of whack. So generally, we try to keep it straight on the AES signal. This is, you'll see that I've got about 3.71 milliseconds of latency in there, and on the Lectrosonics, we've got about 3.15. And the Lectrosonics is running analog into a preamp because it doesn't have a digital out option. And our analog is actually running with a lower latency. This crazy phase inversion back here is because the Lectrosonics units have a 35 hertz high pass filter in them that you cannot turn off. So in a lot of cases for lower frequencies, we've actually found that the MIPRO wireless is more accurate. But when you get up above 10K, Lectrosonics wins out and stays fairly consistent, where MIPRO kind of dumps off. We've experimented with some correction curves on that. We haven't quite gotten it to work the way we want it to yet, but we're still doing that. Regardless, we use two hardwired mics as well. And when we get up in those high frequencies, we do a lot of stuff by ear anyway. So hopefully this helps you guys out and making your decision for wireless units. We're using the MIPRO. We got 4 of them for the price of one Lectrosonics, and we have had very good results with it for the last year.